And I'm going to say they need to pay these kids.
Open up those wallets. Make yourself heard on First Take Your Take. Head over to Facebook. Check out our debate on Facebook Watch. Post your video reaction for a chance to debate with Stephen A. or Max.
Sports Center right now. I'm Antonieta Collins. The courtship for LeBron James to Philly has begun. A Philadelphia-based company has bought 3 billboards on Interstate 480 heading into Cleveland in hopes of convincing James to leave his native Ohio via free agency this summer. Take a look at the billboards. The first one has number 23 in maroon with a crown on it on the court with 4 blue numbers that just happen to match the 76ers jerseys of Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Dario Saric, and Robert Covington. The second billboard, several hundred feet farther, says, "Complete the process," a reference to the 76ers Trust the Process mantra. And the third says, hashtag Philly wants LeBron. Having LeBron join Simmons and Embiid after this season isn't too far-fetched, since the 76ers will have the cap space to do it. For more on this, here's First Take.
Philly looking thirsty. The city of brotherly love having a sports resurgence. So they got the Eagles, the Super Bowl champs. The Flyers are having a great season, and obviously the Sixers on the come up as well. Stephen A., should LeBreezy consider Philly?
No, he should not consider Philly. First of all, let the young players that are there grow and get their own shine. I don't think Philly needs him, considering the way that Ben Simmons is looking, the way Joel Embiid is looking, and the fact that they are on the come up. I'm not saying they don't need him in terms of his greatness as a talent. Anybody would need LeBron James. What I'm saying is the direction that they're going in, they're ascending. They're not descending. Let them have their own thing. Secondly, and more importantly, here's my biggest point on it. I mean, damn. I mean, what you want to do, just we want to celebrate LeBron James is the best player in the world, or we want to recognize the fact that he wants to be a mercenary. And I shouldn't say it's fact, because these are just stories, and just because somebody wants you to come doesn't mean that LeBron James has anything to do with this storyline. I personally believe that he likes having his name out there. He likes us all talking and speculating about where he should go, where he might go, or whatever the case may be. I think that fuels his social media following and beyond. But I'm getting to a point where I'm tired of having this conversation about him being the best in the world if we always got to think about what he needs to put himself in a position to continue to contend for championships. You the best in the world, no matter where the hell you are, should be contending for a title. And when it comes to LeBron James being in the Eastern Conference, going to 8 NBA Finals, 7 straight and what have you, the bottom line is he's already been winning per se. So what's the problem? Going from city to city, you going to just go off the road from Cleveland to Philadelphia? I mean, that's incredibly insulting. And as far as I'm concerned, it's not even something that he should consider. And I didn't even bring up the fact that if even with the greatness of Ben Simmons, because I think Ben Simmons is the truth, he just needs to get a jump shot. I mean, him and LeBron with Joel Embiid just still need a couple of shooters as far as I'm concerned. But I think for just personal preferences, I'm tired of seeing LeBron and where he's going to be. You the best. You stay where you are and handle your business. That's just me.
Before I even get into the Philadelphia thing, that is so wrong-headed, Stephen A. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the best player in the NBA, clearly and by far. And for years, he got one in Milwaukee when he was paired with, to that point, the greatest point guard who ever lived. Nothing else.
That's right.
And then went to L.A. where he had Magic Johnson, and then Pat Riley later on, and James Worthy, and all kinds of stuff. But the point is, Michael Jordan couldn't do it by himself. He needed another top 50 player of all time, Scottie Pippen, and an all-time great coach, Phil Jackson, and Horace Grant, and later Dennis Rodman. What are you talking? Just think of that.
You know what? That comment gets on my damn nerves. That really ticks me off, because obviously I'm not talking about the man playing 1-on-5. Don't do that. You know that's not what I'm saying.
You're saying that
don't give me what I'm acting like. This is national television. Quote me right. He has enough talent right now to get to the finals. If he has enough talent to get to the finals, figure out how to win 4 games out of 7 in a championship round. I mean, what are you talking about?
No.
Just hop from city to city?
Listen. No. Just keep raising the volume instead of really dealing with the issue here.
Please, I've been dealing with issues. You're the one that don't deal with issues because you don't answer no damn questions.
Wilt Chamberlain could barely sniff a title, even when he got with Jerry West and Elgin Baylor. It is hard to win.
Some people would say that was his fault.
You guys, let's get
Yes. Yes, it's held against him, but you need a lot of support to win championships, which is why KD didn't get any till he joined a 73-win team. So should LeBron go to Philadelphia? Of all teams in the East, Philly is the best location for LeBron because they have two superstars.
Let LeBron go to 7 different cities while we all say we said it done. We might forget what damn team he played for. Let him do it. Go ahead.
LeBron should not consider Philly. LeBron will not consider Philly, and LeBron will not be a member of the Philadelphia 76ers. I agree with you, Molly. This is thirsty on behalf of the individual who spent his hard-earned money to put up that billboard in Cleveland. But again, as media, actually ended up being smart because we're giving him $1 million worth of free press right now talking about those billboards he put up in Cleveland to woo LeBron James. Here's the thing. The Philadelphia 76ers are a team ascending, no question about it. Joel Embiid is a terrific prospect, can score from the post, can shoot the three, has an engaging personality, can rebound, can block shots, but he also has health concerns. Ben Simmons, a triple-double, probably going to win Rookie of the Year, him or Donovan Mitchell. He's been outstanding this season. Wasn't an all-star. I felt like he should have been. I felt like he should have been.
I agree.
Not a three-point shooter. As a matter of fact, I know this is going to sound crazy to a lot of people, I actually think he's shooting with the wrong hand. When he goes to the free throw line, he shoots with his left hand. But when you watch him actually play and he's driving to the basket, he usually likes to finish with his right hand. I wonder if they're going to tinker with that. Let's look further into the Philadelphia lineup. Markelle Fultz, he went #1 in the draft, and he's being redshirted. You think LeBron James is going to run and play with those guys? Not going to be able to do it. They've given Covington, deservedly so, as a matter of fact, $70 million to be a spot-up shooter, to make plays. And Sarge is a terrific young prospect, but we don't talk enough about who I think actually should get more minutes in Philly. So the sky is the limit for the Philadelphia 76ers, but not with LeBron James. And when you're an all-time great player, Max, you brought up a few of them from back in the day. You mentioned Kareem. What guys don't want to do is play for multiple teams. And at this point in LeBron James' career, he should only be playing for teams that will retire his number and or consider giving him a statue, not just trying to chase one championship ring. Oh, and by the way, if he did join Philly, they're still not better than the Warriors. They're still not better.
Yeah, but they would be soon. But you know what? They would be soon, Jalen, because Embiid and Simmons are different kinds of talent, and that would allow – I'm not saying I'd prefer him on the Spurs, but if he was going to go to a team in the East, that team would allow him to age the best and contend for championships for the foreseeable future.
When you give LeBron to LeBron James, you take it away from Ben Simmons. And the guy we just mentioned that isn't much of a shooter is now spotting up in the corner. That dynamic doesn't necessarily look as well as it should on paper.
Or LeBron. Think about what's happening in Houston now. Two guys who can make decisions, get to the paint, do the whole thing, Chris Paul and James Harden. Now imagine that they're each like 6 inches taller. Now, if anything, that takes the burden off LeBron because you have LeBron and like baby LeBron playing right next to him with a dominant big who has crazy footwork, can shoot the three, big and strong. I mean, like that, I don't see what would stop them going forward.
All right, it's 2 versus 1 on this one, Max. But good debate there, guys. Jalen, appreciate you being with us. We'll see you later on Jalen and Jacoby and Countdown later this week.
Yes, indeed.
But joining us now is the man people say is bringing the heavyweight division back to the forefront. The undefeated Deontay Wilder is here to tell us all about his fight on Saturday night. Keep it locked. How we doing? Good to see you.
What's up, big fella? Respect now. Respect. Yes, indeed.
How are you? Good. Thanks for coming in.
It's all yours, big fella.
Straight off the chair.
In life, you either feed on Jack Link's jerky, a protein snack made with 100% beef, and you run with Sasquatch,